Hello, my beautiful mindful manifestors. Welcome to today's meditation. So let's begin with just a few little things, some housekeeping. Blindfold, highly recommended. Also, I love my essential oil for fragrance. It's a little bit of aromatherapy. If you haven't seen my introduction video on the technology behind manifesting, you may want to take a look at that. Just a quick reminder, what we'll be doing is a guided meditation and some breath work. Going into the guided meditation, we're going to breathe in through the nose and elongate the exhale. And then when we switch to the breathwork portion, the deeper breathwork portion, the activation of the body, we will breathe, and that will be an expansion of the belly. So when you inhale, push that belly out and then just drop the exhale. With the guided meditative portion, it's more of like it's always good to expand the belly on the inhale, regardless of if it's through the nose or the mouth. But there's no wrong way of doing this, guys. You'll get the hang of it. So don't over obsess. Just trust that you're breathing in a rhythm and that you're doing it properly. And throughout the process, I'll continue to remind you of what we're doing and how we're doing it. Okay, so we need a single intention, right? Because it's one thought, not 200 competing thoughts that we're sending out, right? So that's our normal process. Our mind is so busy and full of thoughts, but we want to narrow it down to one, which is what an intention is all about. So I'd like to share with you my intention today is to raise my vibration and bring in joy, happiness, contentment. So for me, this is going to be all about feeling good. For you, it might be about getting rid of anxiety or scoring well on a test or athletic performance, bringing in a healthier relationship. Could be anything, but just one intention and something believable that's easy to manifest. And the reason for that is there's three basic components to manifesting. One is that you believe the outcome is possible. Two is that you are vibrationally a match to it, so you feel what it's like to have it, to experience whatever it is you're looking to bring in. And then again, importantly, that you're not sending out a bunch of mixed messages, but just one intention. So clear, believable, and being emotionally on the same level as the experience. Okay, so let's begin. Go ahead and put your blindfolds on. And if you don't have a blindfold, you can just tie a scarf or something around. So, as we get into this process, you'll notice you might experience some shaking, tremors, tetany, what I like to call T-Rex claws. If that happens, you just begin to breathe through the nose and your body should calm and release. If you feel a need to be vocal and tone, ah, ee, oh, feel free to do that. If you need to shake or move. Once we get into the breath portion that is activating our intention and sending it out, you might notice your body begin to tremble. You'll feel some energy, vibration. You can get numbness, tetany, like I mentioned. Crying is very common, laughing. The beautiful thing about this process is you're in the privacy of your own home, so feel free to express however you need to. All right, let's begin. Take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale. Elongate the exhale. Drag it out as long as you can. Let's begin with some body awareness. I want you to feel your feet, your toes, the bottom of your feet, the tops of your feet, your ankle, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your abdomen, your lower back, your mid back, your upper back, your lungs, your intestines, your solar plex, your chest, your shoulders, your fingers, your forearms, your elbows, your arms, your neck, your jaw, your tongue, your teeth, your cheekbones, your eyes, your ears, your forehead, the top of your head, all of your bones, your skin, your brain. Body is an amazing miracle vehicle. It takes us where we need to go. It allows us to feel, to see, to smell, to touch, to hear, to love. It's just an amazing and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to have a body, a vessel. Let's give thanks and appreciation to our bodies for all that it does for us. Now I want you to get in touch with your senses. Let's begin a walk together. Let's take a few steps. And let's begin to walk across the lawn. At the distance, we see a beautiful shape. It looks like it's a statue. It's a large, large statue. And we can't quite make out what it is, but we can see it. Let's walk toward that statue together across this beautiful, expansive green grass lawn. Notice the smell of the grass. Feel the cool blades of grass underneath your feet with every step you take. Notice in the distance there's an ocean. You can faintly hear the sound of the ocean. You can smell the salt air. And on the other side, there's beautiful mountains, gorgeous forest trees. And right alongside the lawn, there's a river. You can hear the trickling of the water. And there's a garden. You can smell the flowers. And as you're walking along, notice the tall trees in the forest. The trees of the forest miss us. There was a time when we lived among the trees, with the trees, in the trees, on the trees. There was a time before we built this civilization that we live in, where those trees were our friends, our companions, our protectors. The trees have not forgotten us. We may have forgotten them, but the trees have not forgotten us. And they miss us so very, very much. And they long for us to pay attention to them, like a long-lost lover, like a best friend, like a family member. The next time you walk past a beautiful tree or through the forest or take a hike, I want you to talk to the trees and remember them and thank them and be present with them, for they very much long for that. And as you continue walking on this beautiful green lawn, take notice. You're coming much closer to the statue. You're almost there and you're beginning to see the shape of it. And to your absolute amazement, it is a statue of you. A ginormous, gigantic statue of you. And you are so excited and playful about it. And you run up to the statue and you notice the hand, the palm is open, and you decide to climb up on it like a little kid, playfully and joyfully climbing up on top of the statue. And you sit in the palm of your own hand and you kick your legs like a little kid back and forth, and you swing and you say to yourself, wow, I have my whole life and self in the palm of my very own hand. This is symbolic of your power. We are all alchemists, master manifestors, so powerful. All of our thoughts are creating our future and our reality. It is so important to know that, so that you can choose what it is you actually want. Play the game of life with one intention at a time. And so you notice your mouth opens up, and your statue mouth is enormous, and so you decide to climb up into it and dive down through your own throat, and you land right in your very own heart. And as you land inside your heart, you notice that you can resonate and hear the beat. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And so as you feel the beat of your very own heart and you connect with it, you decide, this is the safest place to be. This is a powerful place. This is the control center of my life. And so you decide to create and manifest your very first thing, and it's a super comfortable reclining chair. And you manifest it, and it's pillowy and soft, and then you trustful back into it. And as you trustful back into this comfy control chair, a screen pops up in front of you, and it's a window. It's a window to the outside world from your heart space. And as you lie back in this comfortable chair, you come to the knowing that you are in control of your life, and from this place at any point in time, you can come back here. You can recline in this chair and reconnect with the beat of your heart and begin to redirect your life force energy. Redirect your thoughts. And so now I want you to come in alignment with your intention today. And in this comfortable chair, looking outside the window, I want you to really feel and embody this intention. What does it feel like to have whatever it is that you're wanting? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Really embody this intention. And now we're going to start the engine, the activation within our physical body. We're going to activate the crystals in our pineal gland. We're going to use the electricity in our cells to bring our body into an energetic state of manifestation. We're going to send that intention out into our future reality. And so now we shift from breathing in through the nose and elongating the exhale to deep belly breath in and drop it. And as you continue that deep belly breath in and exhale, you will begin to notice fairly quickly that there's a little bit of resistance to this type of breathing. It's not quite so simple. There's a little challenge in it. This is why they call it breath work, because it actually requires a little work to continue the momentum of this type of active breathing. And you may feel a little thirsty, or you may need to clear your throat, and that's okay. It'll pass. Just stay with it, because this is the power. This is the force. This is the push that's going to get our message out there. So I encourage you to stay with it. And if at any point in time you feel that it's a bit much, you can go back to breathing through the nose, and that will calm your body down. And if you are prone to any type of seizures, or if you have high blood pressure or asthma, or if you feel at any point that you're not safe, or that something is not right, you can stop. You do not need to do this process. It's completely optional. You can still continue the meditation, breathing in through the nose and elongating out through the mouth. This is a self-calibrating process. And I want you to trust your higher self to guide you. So let's keep deep belly breath. You're doing great. Just keep it going. And you might notice there's some tingling sensations or some yawning, some tearing of the eyes. Some numbness. This is all a normal part of the activation process. The more you practice this, the quicker you will go into activation. The more you practice this, the faster you'll be able to manifest this future intention. The more you practice this, the better you'll become at it. The easier, the less resistance. In the beginning of this practice, it's very common to experience blockages, more resistance. Welcome this. Get in touch with what you're feeling in your body and where you're feeling it. I yawn quickly because I practice this so frequently. Yawning is a form of purging, releasing. For me to raise my vibration, feel more joy, my body wants to release. I'm also noticing some tearing in my eyes. Plus I need to move around a lot. That is also part of the process for me, wanting to shake a little and just move around. Can also feel a little cold, a little hot, a variety of temperatures, tremors and trembles and chills, and sometimes heat, this incredible heat. And just welcome this process. Let it flow through you. Let's give thanks for our bodies again and reconnect with our heart control center. Visualize our intentions. And now I want you to practice taking a deep breath in through the nose. Releasing with that very elongated exhale. And as you come to the end of that exhale, before taking a breath in, just stop and hold your breath. So exhale, inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And just stop and hold. Feel what it is to sit in that space of just not breathing. And as you're holding your breath, notice what your body feels like. Think about your intention. Feel the feeling of having it. Send it out. And just know and trust that it is happening quickly. It's coming into your immediate future. Trust it. You are a master manifestor. You are powerful. Just like you can send an email through a lab-made crystal, your thoughts are projected into your reality through the crystal in your body. Powered by the electricity in your cells. Now I want you to bring yourself back to a normal pace of breathing. Reconnect with your body. Just take a few moments to integrate come back to center, back to reality. I want you to thank yourself for taking the time today to do this meditation, to do this breath work. And I want you to hug yourself and love yourself. And just know that wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. And however your practice went is exactly how it was supposed to go. There are no mistakes. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste. Have a good one.